Beloved South Africans, this is Mandisa Mtembu. I'm back again with the last part 4 of re-engineering governmental institution in the new government. When God rejected King Saul became foolish and mad. And David, whom God chose, the man of God's heart, the man after God's heart, he became stronger and stronger. He grew stronger and stronger. So what you see happening today in our government, foolish politicians thinking for themselves, thinking that they are ahead of God, thinking that they can rob what is not theirs, that they can cling to power. It's foolishness. They will be overthrown by God's sovereign act. So we must continue with what God is implementing in South Africa. So the 15th department is Department of Foreign Affairs. The mandate of this department is to advance the interests of the South Africa and South African people internationally. This involves working to strengthen SA presence in the global geopolitical and economic stage as a sovereign independent state. The department provides foreign trade and development policy advice to ensure South Africa's pursuit of its global, regional, and bilateral interest is coordinated effectively. South Africa's national and security interest comes first. This department will also work closely with the Prime Minister's Office for maximum effectiveness. The 16th department, Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. National Cultural Policy Revive. South Africa, a place for every story, a story for every place. To renew hope for South African raw talent. The department's mandate is to effectively revive SA arts, sports by actively engaging with communities to enhance creativity, talent, and culture by creating conducive environment for South African children and youth to cultivate their raw talent. Government will implement No DNA, Just RSA for Youth and Children initiative to develop, cultivate creativity and tell our stories authentically without fear or being judged. This will deliver new momentum so that SA creative workers, organizations, and audience continue to thrive locally and globally, so that our arts, culture, and sports can spread positive message and renew hope to a dying world. No DNA, just RSA will lead and the rest follow. 17. Department of Labor. This department's mandate is to enforce labor and labor rights policies and laws. All organizations, whether government or private, must adhere to labor and labor rights laws. The government is going to increase capacity and employ representatives who will conduct health, safety, wage inspection across all industries operating within the borders of South Africa. Companies found to be violating labor rights, evading tax, and violating immigration laws will be fined depending on the cost and damages. The ultimate purpose is to facilitate job growth through policies and programs that promote fair, impartial, productive, and safe working environment for South African people. 18. Department of Transport and Regional Development. Department's mandate is to connect and reach every South African citizen, underpinning our economy and society through innovation and modernizing public and road infrastructure, and empowering our regions, provinces, and rural South Africa. The department will provide policy advice and rebuild and maintain public infrastructure and deliver programs, projects, and services in the infrastructure. This will increase the revival of rail transport, the development of modern tar road infrastructure in rural areas, ensuring sustainable land with prosperous economy. 19. The Department of Agriculture, Environment and Food Security and Rural Affairs. In line with the new Common Agriculture Policy, this department is mandated to create new agricultural opportunities while maintaining existing agricultural export opportunities to provide gains for South Africa's economy. It will manage biosecurity food risk by building storage infrastructures in rural agricultural lands, innovate and modernize agricultural industry, create a sustainable value distribution chain in connecting farmers with global and local markets, improving agricultural productivity by supporting farmers, small-scale, industrial and rural communities, ensuring a stable supply of affordable food. This initiative will alleviate poverty. It will also tackle climate change and the sustainable management of natural resources by maintaining and preserving rural areas and landscapes across South Africa's 9 provinces. Revive rural economy by promoting jobs in farming, agri-food industry for South African people. 20. Department of Energy Strategy and Net Zero 2030. This department's mandate is to carefully manage energy supply flow while responding to climate change in a timely manner. This department's purpose is to supply uninterrupted energy to all South Africans, regardless of their socio-economic status, while reaching the net zero strategy by the year 2020. By digitizing and modernizing energy power grid networks, the vision behind energy grid modernization is to improve the quality of life, supply uninterrupted energy, and protect the environment through use of power management technologies and services. South Africa has been experiencing energy crisis since 2007, which is characterized by frequent blackouts and high electricity prices. The crisis is due to a number of factors, including aging of power grid network infrastructure, a culture of non-payment, and corruption in government. The Department of Energy Strategy will focus on converting resources into power through constant innovation. Intelligent control systems will be assembled for electrical, battery, ecological, solar, water, wind, and additional application will be implemented and developed to modernize and reform Eskom. This range of applications create a need for custom controls to monitor all complex components of energy grid. Recycling, reclaiming, and regeneration process by mobilizing capital investment in renewable energy, low emission technology, and energy efficiency projects. Eskom will realize the 2030 net zero strategy. 21. Department of Education. The department's mandate is to contribute to South Africa's economic prosperity, growth, and social well-being by creating opportunities and driving better outcomes through access to quality education and learning. The government's corporate plan for EduSA is to support South African learners to achieve their potential through quality education. This will include early childhood development and care, access to quality schooling, and affordable higher education. 22. Department of Business and Industrial Strategy, formerly known as Department of Trade and Industry. Its mandate is to effectively manage state enterprise, enable GDP growth and productivity, revive SA manufacturing industries by re-engineering and opening local produced products like plastic, electronics, rubber, clothing, iron and steel, refined and crude petroleum, and other minerals, fuel, will be processed in those manufacturing plants. The department will ensure that qualified, well-trained personnel are assigned upon the revitalization of these factories. This will accelerate economic growth, create employment, and increase GDP. South Africa's most export finished goods. South Africa must export finished goods and increase GDP. South Africa will prosper economically by innovating, streamlining regulations, and building high-performance organization, and pursuing trade and economic policies that put the South African economy, the South African working class, and our national security first. The last department, Department of Housing and Urban Development, formerly known as Human Settlements. The department mandate is derived from Section 26 of the Constitution, which ensures the right to access to adequate housing for South African citizens, to create a strong, sustainable, inclusive communities and quality homes. Primary function of this department is development of sustainable settlements, affordable housing for low-income households, subsidy programs known as RDP housing, dispute resolutions between families, and land management and urban development maintenance. All these 23 departments will form a re-engineered, divine, reformed South African governmental institutions, where South African people and their rights are prioritized, and for the rebuilding and renewing our country from the destruction of corruption, extremism, incompetence, cloaked as leadership. For the scepter of wickedness shall not rest on the land allotted to the righteous, lest the righteous reach out their hands to do evil. The Psalm of King David, 135, verse 3. Thank you.